If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos instantly delivered to your email. You can use tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at tablemon. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're gonna continue with more UIC decks that I felt like deserved a little bit more attention, and this was one of them. I believe this is the 9th place deck by a Japanese player that ended up attending the event, which is like ARCEUS Italian, but it features the addition of a BEEDRILL. So BEEDRILL is a pretty good card against MEW VMAX, especially with the Persist Sting attack. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached, it is knocked out immediately. So obviously MEW VMAX only plays special energies for the most part, or if they're playing Psychic Energy, it's only a copy. So if they're attacking you, they definitely have a special energy attached, so you can immediately get a return KO for 3 prizes pretty easily. Now getting BEEDRILL into play is the difficult part, as you need to use Single Strike Mustard, where you can only play you can play this card only when it is the last card in your hand. You search your deck for a Single Strike Pokemon, put it onto your bench, and then you shuffle your deck. And if you search your deck in this way, you draw 5 cards. Inteleon line helps set that up nicely. The Ultra Wall and Quick Wall count to discard resources from your hand also helps, and that's why the Ordinary Rod is in there. You might end up discarding the BEEDRILL and then putting it back and then putting it out from the deck for sure. And then it has a nice, outside of the mustard, a nice array of supporters, which is what you would expect from ARCEUS Italian decks, with 2 Ball Disorders, a Sharon Scary Marnie to research, and a Raihan. Does have Capture Energy, the 5 Grass, the Single Water in case you want to attack with Shade Dealings in Inteleon, and the double 2 Roots, of course, for Arceus. So the main thing about this deck is that it is definitely lacking Dunsparce and Manatee Protection, which I believe was this player's downfall at EUIC. With the high popularity of Urshifu, that was definitely something. Like I think he got streamed against Isaiah Bratner, and this guy, it was pretty close, but he ended up losing that match to Isaiah because he had no protection either from the bench sniping or from the weakness from Urshifu. So pretty cool deck though. Let's give it a try and see how many mustards we can pull off. Alright, so we're gonna go second. We don't have the mustard play available to us this turn. We'll see what my opponent is playing and or doing this turn. Immediately benches a Medicham, and that's it. So I generally don't feel threatened here at all by my opponent. I'm going to attach the grass. Well, no, I'm going to attach the double turbo. I'll just power up, I guess. I mean, do I need the BEEDRILL though? Well, yeah, so let me reanalyze. I can potentially get the BEEDRILL next turn. Do I need the BEEDRILL? That's the question. And I think the answer is no. So I might just not end up doing that. Just go ahead and Trinity Charge, get the water out of the deck and attach it to myself. Usually I will use this opportunity to check for things like Choice Belt, which I might need next turn, how many BEEDRILLs are there. So that's definitely something I should be doing. That Yveltal is definitely scary here, as now I might just get my energy removed. But I mean, I think this is something that, like, my opponent's gonna use a turn to remove my energy, and then I just go Evolve Attach, and they lost our resource, they gave up a prize, they're not anywhere near or anywhere closer to setting up. So sure, you delay me a little bit, but it's not the end of the world, you know. And I feel like people really over it. Like a well-timed Yveltal can be very, very disruptive and very, very good. This play on turn 2, I don't think is good enough in my opinion, but it is what it is. Memory Chime is also not a threat as it can't one-shot ARCEUS VSTAR. Okay, there's the Rapid Strike ARCEUS V now. That's a real threat. Okay, now take a look at that. My opponent went... I guess they got the Scoop Up Net off of the Crobat, but they searched for a switch rather than the Scoop Up Net with the Shady Feeling. So that's like another very questionable play that my opponent just did. But to each their own, you know? Alright. So I guess a best case scenario for me seeing these energies is my opponent ends up attacking my ARCEUS at some point through a Rapid Strike energy, and then I can return KO the Urshifu with my BEEDRILL. I think that's my main hope. I'm gonna play the Marnie first, see what I get, and then I'll use the V-Star power to get whatever else I consider that I need. So I'm definitely getting the double turbo. And I think I'm gonna quick ball the Ultra Ball for a Saw Ball, because then I have the level ball. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go V-Star Starburst for the double turbo and just another ARCEUS to be able to set that up. And then my next turn will very likely be, well, I will need to get a playable card in order for me to mustard. But having the trainer court means I could return the attack if necessary. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I wish I could attach an energy to Soul so I would have that retreat option. I'm just gonna go ahead and attach 2 energies to the ARCEUS for now. Hopefully I don't regret that later. Oh, actually, yeah, never mind. Well, that's an unplayable card, so now it's definitely not happening. And the energy was also an unplayable card. If I played down the energy, then I'm definitely not getting the attachment on the BEEDRILL. But my opponent attached a basic energy anyway, so that's a mute point now. So my opponent needs a switch or a Scoop Up Net, 2 of which he used last turn, which didn't make much sense overall, but that's what they did. They get a Telescopic Sight, and they're gonna get an Incense for the Drizzle, or the Urshifu VMAX, okay. No, yeah, they do have the Drizzle, so Marnie just gives them the cards they need. I'm guessing they have another Scoop Up Net, yep. Yeah, and so this is obviously a bad matchup, and as I mentioned during the deck description, there's not much this deck has against Urshifu, right? So, on to the next one. Alright, so yeah, I was trying to go over the different possibilities I had the previous turn, but in the end, an Urshifu with a basic fighting is almost impossible to come back from. Alright, so now we have a pretty good start. I would like to play this Quick Ball. I don't want to reveal the mustard just yet. I think I'm gonna get rid of the right hand here, since I will be getting the initiative. There is merit to grabbing the ARCEUS, since oh wait, no, never mind. I can't use the Trinity Charge. I'm not going second. Never mind. We're just benching and passing. Alright. Hopefully no way to remove my energy on turn 1. That would be ideal. Path to a Peak does stop my ARCEUS, so I'm glad I grabbed that Drizzle. So of the Drizzle, what I might do is I'm gonna go... Ooh, so we see fighting. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. Could be Urshifu, could be Zapdos. So a lot of fighting. Definitely a lot of fighting going around. Which makes sense, right? After Urshifu won the international Sandaconda. Okay. Well, it's not the fighting Pokemon you'd expect, but it's the one we have. So the mustard will only be useful to get a one-shot on Arceus, which that itself is potentially good. You have the choice belt and the 6-second available. I'm one card short on one-shotting this Anaconda. That Bidoof now, since my opponent has a Path to a Peak in play, that Bidoof might actually be my best target here. So my play might just be Arceus. Well, it's definitely Arceus with this. And then I need energy, right? Which I do play an energy search. Could also get the stadium. But if I get the stadium and I V-star, I need energy, choice belt, and 6-second. In order to get a knockout, I have the choice belt, I have the 6-second, I have the energy, but I can only get 2 of those 3 with my ability. So I'm gonna keep the stadium in play for now. And I'm just gonna go for the KO on the Bidoof. I feel like that's my strongest play right now. And I'm gonna grab the water. Well, I guess my deck box shows grass, so never mind. I'll get the grass. I guess it's no secret. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the Bidoof. That, in my mind, that makes sense. Then we'll play that, we'll do this, and then we can mustard if necessary next turn. We'll not be attaching any energies right now. Well, I guess I'll attach one, sure. Just in case they play some sort of energy removal, which is unlikely, but I also don't know if they do. With the Drizzle, I should have guaranteed mustard, because I can grab Quick Ball and discard whatever I thought to give it some playable. My opponent's own Path to a Peak is stopping there. ARCEUS VSTAR ability. That Ultra Ball discards the BEEDRILL, which would have given my opponent at least some play, right? I would have drawn 4 cards at the very least. Oh wow, this is a promo ARCEUS. That's out now? I didn't realize that was out. We see an escape rope, that's fine. And there we go. Yeah, KOing the BEEDRILL, like my hand read at that point was on point, I guess. Alright, so now I'm gonna get the mustard. And to play, I'll grab the scoop of net. Actually, I could just grab the air balloon. That way I don't discard the Drizzle, and I'll have the free retreat. I can do this, and then I'll quick ball away Arceus for sure. Let's do the Arceus. I don't mind taking this KO on the Dunsparce, since that means now I'm back to even prices, right? Which is pretty good. We do find the energy. Yeah, things are looking pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. Yeah. Trinity Nova power up, and we're in a very good position. My opponent's own Path to a Peak ended up costing them. And if they hadn't played it, I might have considered a play where I would have gone for it, and I probably would have been able to. Like playing Path to a Peak with a knockout on the Bidoof, that would have been pretty detrimental for my opponent at that point. So not bad, you know, not bad at all. They do top deck research, however, which does mean they're not gonna attack me this turn, which is perfect. And any double turbo attempts at attaching will immediately be decimated by BEEDRILL. This dude is also weak to grass, so I get 2-shot with BEEDRILL whilst they're doing 60 damage. So I think we're in a pretty safe spot here. Don't think I'll be needing 2 BEEDRILLs, and if I do, then I have well, maybe I will need 2 BEEDRILLs. Huh. No, I guess triple Arceus, like Arceus, BEEDRILL into Arceus, that's my plan, right? That would be that plan at least. Yeah, so I grab you. Boss's orders doesn't make much sense here. I think I'm just gonna grab the Inteleon, keep that in hand, go bench, bench, and attack. Benching that might have been a mistake. Because my Airborne is committed here, a boss onto this Arceus could actually be pretty detrimental. Alright, no boss this turn. Well, now I have access to my double. I have more double turbos, right? I just didn't have one in hand in case that happened. And I still don't. Okay. So now they're gonna power up the Sandaconda finally. So I think now it's in my best interest to go after the Sandaconda this turn. And then they'll take 2 prizes, but then I'll KO them and... Well, I won't KO them, I'll just attack them. Yeah. I could also just retreat into the BEEDRILL, right? And then they need boss in order to have a chance at trading well. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll bring you up, I will retreat, paying the double turbo, and I'll just go ahead and attack with Jet Spear. I discard my energy, that's fine, I have more energies left over for the rest of the dudes. I can level for Drizzle, for research next turn. I think I'll be okay. Okay, that quick ball will definitely be... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Bidoof, but never mind. It's not Bidoof. This does what? 60 damage and 20 to the bench. So now I'm 1 boss away from winning the game. They do go for the boss. So hopefully I don't get punished for that retreat. Maybe that was overdoing. Maybe I should have just attacked with Arceus. Oh, that lets them... Oh, they can move the energy however they want. Whoops, I did not... It's fine, it's fine. Should be fine. We'll be fine. I need to find my Palpad. And as long as the Palpad's not my last prize card, I will be able to win this game. But only thanks to the early turns that I won. Okay, this has 180. Alright. Now let's do this. Why not? Watch my 2 drizzles be priced. Alright, so I have research. I have 2 energy left actually. And I have the stadium. That's actually pretty scary. So, should I just go for the stadium then? Oh no, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for this, for the drizzle, for the incense. For, actually, yeah. For the incense, I do want this other Arceus available to me. So I'll do this for Shady Dealings, and I'll evolve the active, and with the active I'll get the stadium and research. I guess with just the stadium I have access to my VSTAR power, so yeah, there was no way I was whiffing here. No way I was whiffing ever. Alright, so there's the research. Let's play you, sure. Let's grab a grass pack, and then let's make sure. Yeah. That my opponent doesn't get extra prizes, more prizes than they would get normally. And so I have this dude. I know I have another drizzle. In order to find the boss, to get Palpad boss to KO the Arceus. I didn't check for the Palpad. Oh, there you go. There's the Palpad. I need the Palpad to not be exactly that card, right? Alright. So... Share and Scare would actually be my demise here. I guess... No, actually no, never mind. This is fine. as long as I can power up the Arceus. Actually, what I need to do is attack these two twice, because this guy can also heal. Sharing Scare and Boss. Yeah, having the BEEDRILL as the one price pivot is actually big. I'll put back the two bosses. I need to get the Ordinary Rod to put energies back. And I need to attack this dude twice. Because my opponents have 3 prices, so attacking this dude twice is more than enough to pull this off. Alright. So barely. We're gonna barely win. Alright, we got to keep our stadium as well, that's pretty good. I'm definitely doing this. And then I'm definitely doing this Pal Pad. And then I need the Ordinary Rod as well. Yeah, I need the Ordinary Rod, and I'm gonna need, I believe, this Scoop Up Net. Alright, just energies. Right. And then I need, because if I grab double boss, then my opponent could just Marty, right? But if I grab this, then I still have the Ultra Ball and the boss in the deck to find my last boss. So I'll do this. And I'll retreat, go boss onto this guy, and definitely bench this. And then I'll just go... Oh, I have Starbirth as well. For next turn, if my opponent doesn't play a Path to a Peak, right? So I can do this. If they try to stall me, I have the double turbos to retreat, so I can attach both energies. That also lets me just training court for an energy. The Sandaconda cannot be Sharon Scared. Could be Sherald. But a boss for the next 8 cards when I have the boss and the Ultra Ball in there. As long as they're not both in the bottom 3 cards, I'll be okay. So pretty close game. Pretty close game. Closer than we expected it to be after the first few turns, that's for sure. Pumpkaboo takes away my stadium, that's fine. I have the double turbos. It is enough to knock out. And I also have my Starburst, in the case of my opponent played a Path to Peak, which clearly they did not. So this is weird, like my opponent saw me put back the boss, right? So now I just go Starburst, grab the boss, and that's it. Oof. That was intense, that was intense. I like the ARCEUS mirror matches. I feel like it definitely favors the better player if both players are able to set up. You can definitely play with resources, manipulate what your opponent's hitting, managing your attackers, your energies, a lot of skillful decisions that come into play for the ARCEUS mirror matches. So pretty cool deck. BEEDRILL came into play in this game. They attacked this card to KO. Special energy Pokemon did not come into play, but that's gonna be especially useful against Mew, situationally useful in the mirror matches, especially if your opponent figures out that you're playing BEEDRILL, and situationally useful against other stuff. So not the main focus, but if you're playing BEEDRILL, you have a more direct answer to Mew than just playing Path to a Peak. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you liked this game. Pretty intense and pretty skillful, I feel. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.